Welcome to Shadow Empress Messages and Astrology. I am a messenger of the Most High with the power to travel through the shadow realm. I am here to guide you through spiritual warfare so you can achieve your soul's desires. What you need to know is God is my guide, truth is my religion, and my channel is intense shadow work. So if you are mentally or emotionally unstable, you've been warned. What's up, Shadow Gang? We back up in this thing. Before I get started, I'd like to thank all you guys for your patience, your likes, your subscribes, your donations, your support. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I get so tired of this shit being on my table. But the truth is, it in a way, like in so many ways, this makes so much sense. Cause about what was it, a year, 2 years ago, Spirit put a reading on my table about this black magic that it literally it like that was a couple years ago. That is it. Here we go already. Excuse me. That witchcraft was like, it's like a demonic, like a war plan for the demons. Like it's a war plan being enacted. And so what I'm seeing 2 years down the line is these demons getting attaching to people who are low vibrational, leading them to magic, getting them to do magic on high vibrational beings. I believe what is ending up on my table is the results of those wars, those battles that were started when that reading hit my table on my other channel, Shadow Empress. I believe it was damn, what was that reading? It was so many years ago. I don't remember. Maybe I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I'm having a brain fart, or it might come to me as I'm reading. But that's what it seems like. It is like they enacted these war plans through the low vibrational people, and literally what's ending up on my table is the light beings, the high vibrational beings. The star sees is whooping that ass. Like, for real. Like, but let me bless this place because yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna get this shit off my table because whoever this is like, and one of the things that they really wanted was not just to destroy you, but it's the time of magic again, and they want to take the energy of the strong ones. So if you are across watching as Dirty Witch, pull up a seat, sit down, because this one's for you. Learn about your stupidity. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are a cross watcher and this reading resonates for you, you being on the other side, this tells a lot about who you are as a soul. Watch. Watch carefully. and listen and find out the truth about you and the truth about the person that you came after. Usually, a lot of times when magic hits my table, sometimes spirit will tell me 50-50. But today, this reading for the most part is 100% pure black magic. This been sitting on my table for a couple days, and I think I had one hint of like somebody being in a relationship or a friendship with somebody that really hates them so much that it appears like black magic. But other than that, this is magic. The first card out is the Grim Reaper. Whoever we're talking about today, they called on death. Now death is calling them. And they know it. This person is in trouble. They're stuck in their death magic. And let me get ahead of myself before I read the clarifiers of this Grim Reaper. You got the Grim Reaper. I'm going to show y'all how these came out. You have the Labyrinth. This is all bad. This bitch, whoever did this death magic, they are stuck in the labyrinth, in the matrix with this type of energies. Bruh, this is all bad. Coming after Labyrinth is Mystic Swamp. When I tell you this bitch is stuck in an evil never land. Like, this is Alice in fucked up land. This person, whoever did this, they really messed up. And I'm feeling like they are extremely aware. Next that came out is Jinn. Look what this person. And I'm going to stop here. There's other cards, but these are the first four that came out. That is really... Look how stuck they are. And so, them doing this death magic, not only do they have death, they're stuck with death in their energy, but they are stuck with a jinn. And there are different types of jinns, and we're going to get there, but this is a magical tragedy on my table. This witch or warlock, however this resonates with you, they thought they were playing chess. Like, this person was playing a high risk game. And I feel like they knew it. Not just by doing this death magic, but I feel like they got a warning that this was going to be a risk. A huge one. And they took it anyway. And the reason why I know this is a risk, because what dumbass is going to set up their picnic or their chess game right at the line of the ocean, right at the shore? It is highly likely that whatever you set up there is going to be washed away. This is by the water. This person, they set up a high risk spiritual game that they're finding out now really wasn't a game at all. Now they're scared. On my shadow side, that is my favorite part. When I'm tapping into these readings and I can feel how fucking scared they are. Now, we not over here wishing bad on people. But that's what the fuck they get. Justice. Justice is the pleasure I feel when it comes to their fear, because that's what they wanted for you. And when everything is put back into balance, that makes me extremely happy. So this person knows. And whoever this is that was playing this stupid game at the fringes, at the edges of the spiritual realm, they need to come back into your energy. And you know who this is. You are aware of this person and you are protecting yourself from them. Not only are you protecting yourself, but also your ancestors and your guides. But you know, and they know. Hold on, y'all. Clarifying this is the Three of Wands. They had plans for their future, and they want to complete these plans. This game they were playing was for a better future for themselves. And how, like, what plans were they trying to complete? This person, I forget the name of this deck, but it's like reverse. This person planned on harvesting from your energy, your balanced energy, so they can create something like you have for themselves. You live, look where you are. You are abundant. You are connected. This person, not so much. They wanted to harvest from your abundant energy so they can grow something in their wasteland. This person's energy is a wasteland. They wanted to take from your energy and make it their own. They wanted to take your energy and mold it for themselves because they are not connected to creation. They literally, whatever type of magic this is, they literally wanted to claim your soul as their own, or like the raw energy of you. They literally wanted to hold the raw energy that is you in their hands to create for their future. What a stupid bitch. This always makes me mad. And this is on my table a lot. There are a lot, like, of dark witches doing this around the world. And not only that, was cold is what I'm finding out is, like, just being on YouTube, like, there's people who don't practice and stuff. Like, hey, I had a friend that was trying to destiny swap with me. They got a whole story. It's all kinds of people with stories. What's that story that actually hit the news of that girl that she was killing her boyfriends? And that last one, that's the fuck around and find out when she had a baby by him. What's the girl name? She all over YouTube, whatever, and she disappeared or some shit like that. And you know, when you go in the background of him, like he goes to church and all this type of stuff, and she was trying to do that black magic on him. What's that girl name? I should have wrote it down. But this is the warning that Spirit gave 2 years ago, that there are like empty people have been pushed to do this. These stories are ending up on TikTok. They are ending up like, hey, this shit is real. People, my auntie tried to do this to me. So I know why this is on my table. But this, man, every time I tap into it, let me focus. Coming after the Three of Wands is the Knight of Swords. This person really, look at this. This person really needs to like come talk to you because they want to finish this. They have to finish it. Because if they don't finish it, their ass is grass. From ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They don't want that death energy to be them. When I tell you at this Three of Wands, this person is still in their wasteland waiting for your energy. And look, they can feel that darkness around them. They want to come talk to you so bad to save themselves. Look, and this message is coming to you. The spirit realm, the ancestors, the guides, they are getting ahead of this person to warn you before they get there. Don't play. The spirit realm don't play with you. Your ancestors don't play about you. This person needs to accept their fate. But no, this person has decided to fight until the end. But they don't realize the end is already here for them. Coming after the Knight of Swords is the Queen. Not the Queen, the Ace. Wait a minute, is it the Queen? Yes, the Queen of Cups. Well, actually, on my table is like this. They need you to accept them. They need that. That's the only way. But they know your back is turned to them. They know that you are protecting yourself against them. They know that you are protecting yourself against them. They know it. They want a miracle. They need a miracle to happen. But bitch, miracles only come from God. Hacks comes from demons. And the demons, the entities, the dark energy that they called on has already tried to hack your energy for them. And it cannot be done. So now this bitch needs a miracle. And miracles come from God. And they are far from God. What a fucking dilemma this is. This just makes me want to take a nap. Because this is basically impossible unless you sacrifice yourself for them by letting them back into your energy, accepting them. This bitch is going to try to mirror your energy once again. What kind of shit is this? This person, look at this. Does this look like, what kind of dead ass King of Cups is this? This person ain't got no emotions of love. This person is a dead fish. And for whatever reason, I was really looking at this. When I pulled this card, I was really looking at this mermaid with these lopsided titties. Like, bitch, this is getting on my nerves. Why is this mermaid's titties lopsided for real? So I had to look it up because it was really bothering me. And I've seen this card a million times, but this time it was like, ugh. Deformed breast spiritually represents a disruption in nourishment, affection, and emotional well-being. This person is extremely unwell and they are incapable of love or any true tenderness. This person is only able to mirror it off another. Deep-seated emotional wounds, feelings of unworthiness or disconnection from one's inner goddess or nurturing self. An interruption of nourishment, care, emotional wounds, and self-image. This person ended up in this scenario because they have so much healing that they need to do in the inside. Like, when the emotions though, like, you really need to work on that shit. When you start to go numb, because that's your connection to spirit. Wounds, self-image, disappointment in love, need for inner healing, dryness, loss of power, burden of spirit. This is a very burden of spirit. This is an extremely burden. So this is a person that has a lot of karmic debt. Now they have even more from coming for you, but the reason why they feel like this is because they are a karmic soul and they got this idea, however they were led to this type of magic, they got this idea, I can make myself feel better and alive again if I take their energy and use it to create something with, like, taking your energy. They wanted like what you had, but they, in their mind, I'm gonna put my own spin to it. This person is insane because they are emotionally unwell and they want to dip into the energy of a soul that is well. This person is extremely sick. Look at them. They look sick. They don't have no life in them. They are spiritually dead, y'all. This spiritually dead person wants to come mirror you. Because that magic that they've been... Bitch. That magic that they've been doing. This is one of those... Look, this person is pissed. This is one of those 8 of Pentacles that give me 7 of Pentacles. They've been working and working and slaving and working. And they just like, it's almost there. This may have been working. So they got a taste of your energy and they won't let it go. So they got the reason why they won't stop is because in their mind, you know that saying, don't stop when you're 3 feet from gold. Like right when you're gonna give up, it's going to happen. This person wants to believe. They want to believe that their hard work is going to pay off. They want to believe that their hard work is going to pay off. And they know the payoff is big because of the amount of energy you have. Now look, this person is on a lopsided titty mermaid. And look what they working on. They working on trying to harvest the energy out of someone that has 3 sets of properly placed titties. Like, bear with me, y'all. This is the symbolism that's here. All right. I guess I could say breast, but usually I would just say titties. Yeah, they want your energy because they were told that it's like extremely abundant. So this person, the problem that has happened is this person has done death magic over and over and over and over and over and over on like an unhealthy amount of time. They see that it's not working and they keep doing it over and over, which is a mistake. It is an extreme mistake because they want to tear down the boundaries on your energy so that this energy can penetrate it. But all they have done is weakened their own energetic field by doing this death magic over and over. Because when you do any type of magic, even when you're doing light magic, that's why protection and everything needs to be done properly, because you are weakening the veil around you, and this person is going into the nastiness in order to send out nasty energy. So as they are doing this over and over and over and over, they are weakening it's so the veil between them and darkness is so thin. They created a huge portal that has allowed something to attach to them. They attracted something that they weren't trying to attract to them. They did it unintentionally. This death magic that they keep doing over and over again has actually weakened their energetic field and has made them susceptible to that death energy, and they can feel it. This person, they should have never did this amount of death magic over and over like this. They should have never did this shit, y'all. Not just, okay, they did it once. Okay, that's stupid. Let's just, okay. But this over and over like this? Work! Work! You gotta work! It's gonna work! It's gonna work! It's gonna work! It's gonna work! It's gonna... Hey, this bitch was even doing death magic, crying, afraid, in fear, calling out to death and whatever they fucking working with, bro. Ooh, let me hold the fuck. Bitch. Never do no magic like that. In fear like that. And I don't even practice no... Let me catch my breath. Oh, this person is terrified. Oh my God. I actually want to hysterically cry right now. Oh, this person energy, y'all. Oh my God, this ain't even my shit. Oh, this person. Oh shit. Oh my God. They needed more energy, even if it was to get, they needed energy to feel. They really trying to make tears in your auric field so that energy that they want to obtain from you can pour out of your energetic field and feed them. They are trying to swap fallen angel energy, death energy, demonic energy for actual God energy. This person, they feel so defeated. Look, with lopsided titties. This is them. They've been really putting, I got to tell y'all, this person really been coming for you. They've really been trying it. This person feels so defeated and afraid. I'm like, literally, gotta catch my breath. And your protection is around them at all times, watching what they're doing. And look how this person feels. Look how satisfied your spirit team is. Like, yeah, bitch, we told you. We told you to sit the fuck down. Now you even, like, now look, if your titties they was lopsided, when they was upright, now they lopsided and hanging, bitch. We told you. We told your dumb ass. Look at your spirit team and look at her. Your spirit team is enjoying this. It's fair, though. And everybody in the universe rejoices. I won't say everybody, they told me a correction. But the people, the entities, the other beings that are on the right side, they rejoice when things are put back into balance. This person, not only did they try, but they got others to try to help them do this, and nothing. Oh, whoever this is and whoever this group is that kept on doing this death magic to harvest something, oh, they are in big trouble. These bitches are crying, especially this one. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The damn game wasn't even set up right. Because, like, why would you put yourself in such a risk? Like, even if the tide is far back at the time, there's only a matter of time before it starts to reach up closer and closer, like higher up on the shore. Like, you put yourself in a position, and the ocean is so unpredictable. Whatever this person did, I mean, they felt like they knew time was an issue, but they thought they were going to win this game in time, and that is not the case. It is not the case at all. Let me, before I move on, I try not to have these videos so long, but I'm being pulled right now I just want to see about this group. Bitch. Okay, this card. What about this group? Before I move on to this Eight of Cups. These bitches was out for blood. This person, they're like literally, they got other disgusting, vibrationally disgusting people. What's up? Sideways, like literally on the fence. Clean on the fence, too. Damn. The King of Swords. Hey, all of these people are mentally ill. And broke. They're broke or... Give me a second, hold on. Oh. Spirit is... This is... They might not have been before, but right now, this person wants to come in your face because all of these, them and all of these people, they starting to feel it. It's literally attacking their mind. They're having whatever they did, death, if it was death to your mind, death to your finances, death to your whole body, death, sacrifice, blah, blah, whatever, all these Ten of Swords. Let's try this. A death to their money, a death to the beauty, a death to them, a death to their car, a death to this, a death to that, death, 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 death. And now that shit going back. And one of the things is a death, they probably caught on death to your mind because they needed to weaken you. They kept doing it over, like if I do it more, it'll weaken. And one of the things, like, your ancestors was really pissed about, out of all the things, your ancestors was really pissed about that death to your mind thing. Like, death to their mind? Do you know how hard our family line has worked to preserve the mind? Do you know how hard this person, collective, has worked to keep their mind healthy? And you want a death to their mind? No, that's gonna be you, bitch. Nah, homie. And it's coming back harder. Death to your fucking mind. And this is going to the Five of Pentacles. Death to your money. Like these people are feeling alone. Like people are turning away from all of these people. Death to your relationships. All those swords in this Ten of Swords that they sent. They like, oh no, you're going to feel all of that and you're going to know where it's coming from. You're going to know why. Oh yeah, this is judgment. And now these bitches at the Two of Swords, they want to womp, womp, womp. They do not know what to do. They barely holding on, keeping whatever those demons or whatever that death magic is that they sent to you. They are really having a hard time keeping their vibration high enough from being completely consumed by their own magic. Welp. I don't know what to say. So that's about that group. We can move on. Eight of Cups. Excuse me. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all, here we go. They trying to balance their energy. They know. Hey, look, they know they need to walk away. They know. But they don't want to let it go. Because they know they need to put their energy back into balance. trying to get your balanced energy, put their energy even more out of balance, and they feel like they can't walk away until this is completed, because it's like they got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. Look at this shit. They know they need to walk away, but they can't, because they need your sun energy. They need your childlike energy. They were waiting on it. They were waiting on your star energy. There was no plan B. Oh my God, there was no plan B. They thought this was going to be. That's why they were willing to do this. A risk, a big risk that they saw no risk in. Whoever did this magic on you, they may have saw you as weak, or this is going to be so easy. They thought this was going to be easy. Oh, they thought it was going to be like taking candy from a baby. And they still going to try this taking candy from a baby type thing. Oh my God. This is a mess, y'all. With 3 ring circus, they've attracted a mess. They have, look at this. They have attracted chaos in their energetic field. That's why they can't walk away. And with this on here, I don't think like these people was trying all kinds of magic on you. Death, chaos. I guess chaos and death magic go together but separate. I don't even practice either, but these people created pure chaos around them. And I put that shit back. Something told me not to, and I did it anyway. Give me something. Wait, give me a minute. Yeah. And these people, this person, they want to be in your energy. They found out they need to be, they got to link up back to your energy. I'm getting this shit again. And I think this is happening all around the world, y'all, to people. They need to get back into your energy. Look what's in the distance. To get away from that judgment. These people are hella possessed with the 7 of Pentacles. They won't stop trying to figure out the 7 of Pentacles, how to get this. It's going to be so much. I can get it. I can get it. I know I can. I can get it. This person be up. This person be up. Thinking about how to make this happen again. But you know, and they know you know. This is, they would need a miracle. This is a relationship that can only come together again if God said so. And God ain't saying none of that shit. God would never. God is the one who got you away from this person. This person needs a miracle to save themselves, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get their miracle, and they're not going to get your energy at the Seven of Pentacles. But what they do get is the demons that they have attracted to them and that death energy that they called up. It's all theirs. Every single one of those demons and that death energy. That's what they get. That's their prize for the game that they played. Oh, let me play this game because I know I'm going to win a prize. Yeah, here's your prize. You weren't playing a game that could result in good prizes. And you knew that. But you thought the bad prizes was going to go to the other person while you get the prizes that that person already have won. What a dumbass. Oh, I'm going to project my demons onto this person. They get all the bad prizes that I have won in this lifetime and in other lifetimes. And I get all the good prizes they have won over a lifetime. What? What are you even talking about? This person, why this Grim Reaper is here is because them and the demon that's on them is desperate. Death to this, death to that, death to this, death to that. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Death to them. Completely sacrifice them. Because I feel like all the beginning death magic was for you to destroy yourself, for you to self-destruct. That did not happen. So there has to be magic to actually do that to you so your light can be extracted. This person has taken it upon themselves to put a lot of time and learning about this darkness, but they learned how to do it. It's like they learned how to do it, but they overlooked or did not pay attention to the consequences because all they could see is what they could extract from you, all that light energy. This person read about some shit, how to sacrifice you, like literally to unalive you, and they're like, within whatever they learned, it's like you need more people. They attracted people, and they all them and these people they attracted all piled up in the stupid clown car. So they could fucking crash. Run straight into a damn wall. They thought this was going to be secret. They thought They thought they were going to burn you down in secret. Courtesan, a lady never tells. They thought no one would ever find out. No one would ever find out that it was me. Like, man, there are so many murderous people with magic in their hand. If they could do it in secret, they could ignore who they are. I want to murder this person. Or was it unalive this person? But I'll get caught. I'll go to prison. People will think I'm crazy. But when these people are able to kind of like, with magic, they could do that and nobody knows. They could ignore the truth of themselves. This is a person who has zero reflection. Coming after courtesan is justice. But this secret plan was brought back into balance because of who you are. And y'all know I'm a Game of Thrones fan. And y'all know how I feel about the Starks. This is the strongest family. Your energy is balanced. You've had like this throne is the swords of conquered kings. You are a soul, and your bloodline is full of souls that have conquered huge demons. This person had no idea who they were coming up against. This whore of a witch, whoever this is, whether it's a warlock or a witch, they got like out of the many spirits they have on them, they got like a Jezzy or incubus, succubus type energy. I just heard this person hoard themselves for money. And this could be literally, but doing this magic and using their energy and their resources for such darkness, they were whoring themselves for lower entities. They didn't value their own energy. That's why they wanted yours, somebody who does value their energy. This person, they can't reflect, but they do know. They are aware of certain things about themselves, but they hide it. They hide it from other people, but most importantly, they hide it from themselves. This person was jealous of you because they are a destroyer and you are a creator. This person is a destroyer. That's why nothing ever works in their life, because their energy is naturally destructive and you are a creator. Some of this magic could have been done in somebody's basement. So this bitch lit candles on you. This bitch, they lit candles on you. Look, we got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Over and over and over again. So this could become a reality. Because they wanted to use your strong energy to uplift and conceal their weaknesses. They wanted to use your energy to prop them up. This person literally is fighting you for your future. They're fighting you for your future. This person is fighting you for what's already yours. Like, you gotta be not only insane, but you really, this bitch is crazy balls. Like, I want to say this, that you gotta have some balls to do this, but this is crazy balls. Like, you just gonna go up to somebody and snatch the food out their hand or something? This is like eating a hamburger and then somebody sitting at the table watching you eat your hamburger and they just snatch your hamburger out your hand like, bitch, this is mine. What? What are we doing? And look, the opposition, these balls, crazy balls. This person is nutso. Nuts. Pure nuts. Like, you're guaranteed to get a boot bop. Like, there's nobody that should be allowing anybody to snatch food out their hand or take what's theirs, like, straight up in their face, unless they got a gun and you like, hey, bro, just take it. But, like, you gonna sit at the dinner table with me and act crazy and just think you gonna snatch my burger out my hand and there's gonna be no consequences? Yeah, that's what this person thought. This person thought that in secret they were gonna fight you for what's yours and they wasn't gonna get the boot bop. They literally was gonna become a lion on your energy and rebirth themselves through darkness. Like, yeah, we all rebirth ourselves through darkness, bitch, but not like this. This person wanted to skip the process of healing. Of course, the same shit. This person didn't want to do the work. This person, with this being Pluto here, there's somebody was using chaos magic to become stronger. But they were using chaos magic on you to become stronger off of your energy. Chaos and death magic was constantly being sent. Yeah, that's why they stuck in this. That's why they stuck in this. This chaos. Chaos and death. They can't see shit. Everything's spinning around. They crashing. They can't. You know, like, if your car is packed up like this, you can't focus while you're driving. They're making a lot of mistakes, a lot of accidents, running into things because they're stuck in this chaos and death. that they have confidently called up. This is definitely order. This person was trying to literally manifest order through chaos. We already got an hour, okay. Order through chaos, huh? Which is true, but not when it takes things off balance. Order through chaos has to be within the balance. And it wasn't balanced for them to be in order without doing the work of structuring themselves correctly in an energetic way. Coming after Pluto, and this is bad, y'all. The Tower, Mars, Pluto and Mars. Bruh, it's all that order through chaos, that chaos magic, I'm telling you. Oh my God, it's theirs. And they tried it. They tried to make that tower, and it was rejected. It's like your energy doesn't match up to that chaotic magic. You're in your North Node, and your North Node, when you're on your North path, that means you're in alignment with God. So there's nothing to be destroyed. That's not your energy. There's no destruction that needs to take place in your energetic field. So that destruction is theirs. This person was trying to snatch you off of your timeline and place you on theirs. Ooh, shit, this person was doing magic they were never strong enough to do. Ain't nobody strong enough to go against God. Let's start with that. But if this was to work, they never, ever had the strength to do it from the beginning. What a tragedy. And now they are in a tower. And look at this tower. It's not just a tower. Look at it's chaos everywhere around the tower. Towers be like clean cut, like, bitch, ding, we hit and we gonna burn down, but it's gonna come down, but it's chaos all around it while it's coming down. Man, this person, I don't know what they were doing. Coming after the tower is the Queen of Wands. Whoever this is, they are sitting up like, look at her dumb ass. She is sitting up here like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? This is not working. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? This is not working. Oh, okay, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna stop cussing. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, oh my God, what? Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. This person, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because I still want this. I still want this. What they wanted is recognition. To be recognized. Because see, they dark, but they want people to see them as light and colorful and recognized for something. Like, they wanted recognition. They wanted power. And look, the Mountain. Remember, I just said it. That is Virgo. They wanted the results without structuring. Virgo is structure. Structure from the bottom, a strong, stable foundation in order to obtain the energetic vibrational level that they were trying to take from you. They didn't, and Virgo is the work. It's the mental and physical work in order to manifest. That's why the Magician is Mercury. And the Hermit is Virgo. That inner work and structure that needs to be done in order to get the recognition and stability, which is the Virgo Magician energy. That earth, air energy, mind, and actions had to be in alignment to get what they wanted. They wanted to skip all that shit. Lazy ass soul. Recognition, power, stability. This person wanted money, power, and admiration. So, they put their plans like with the Moon and the Knight of Swords. And what does this Knight of Swords look like? They called on death under the moon. Like they were filtering death energy through their mind. Hold on, give me a second. Spirit, give me something for this Knight of Swords, please. Look at this Knight of Swords right now. It looks like a skeleton with evil wings or something. Give me something for this. The Six of Swords. Ooh. The Ace of Cups again. And the Six of Wands. They really... Give me something for the Six of Wands, please. They really wanted to be recognized. That's really a thing for them. This person is an attention whore. Like, this person is so low on energy. They crave attention on an unhealthy level. They can never get enough attention because they don't generate the energy within themselves. That it has to come from outside. The Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. This person may have wanted recognition within a group, a coven, but also this person may have just wanted recognition for whatever type of creativity they came up with. Clarifying this, let me cover up her boobs and her cooter. Shit. Look, they went forward. We got Moon, the Knight of Swords. They went forward with that, and look, this is like a circle. The Six of Swords, to get away. They thought they really was gonna get away with, like, doing death magic to really take you out. After the attempts, death on your money, death on your mind, death on this, death on that, have you so low, this person, you would take yourself out energetically. Even if you were still alive, this person did death magic for you to take yourself out energetically, and that didn't work. Look, and it's just showing me at the Six of Swords, they probably, after the sixth time, like that sixth time they did death magic and things weren't, whatever they were doing death on, wasn't working for them, then they were like, those other times, like, if we're doing with actual numbers because of the Ten of Swords, and then we got the Six of Swords here, they may have done actual, I want this person's head type magic at least 4 times. To sacrifice you. This person is offering somebody's head up on a platter. Okay. To feel their creativity so they can be recognized. This person might have ideas that they want to be recognized for, and they don't have enough power within themselves in order to push their ideas forward. Nine of Cups. To the Eight of Pentacles. They want to be seen as a champion, like bad bitch. Like, I'm a business mogul. I'm known. Same if this was a man. Like, I'm that dude. I have good ideas. I'm creative and I get money. I'm a business mogul, or I'm a I'm so good at what I do. I'm so good at what I do. And everybody can see how strong I am. Okay. Moving on. They went. This is what was in their mind why they went forward with this. They don't feel balanced unless they're getting attention from others. This person might constantly, they need to be around other people because they don't have energy of their own. This is a person that may go from group to group. Give me a second, y'all. Coming after that Knight of Swords is the Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Swords. The Chariot. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, so this person, in the beginning, it was working. And this is why they don't want to give up too, because they were able to feel it. Like, they know that it's possible that it can work. And I just heard really loud, Spirit was playing with them. And teaching you by letting them tap in for a little bit. You had to become conscious and aware, cut them off, do the work that you needed to do in order to learn what you needed to learn from this person. But also it's like a setup for both of y'all. So you can learn important lessons and to put this person where they belong in karmic debt. It's almost like the spirit realm was betting on you. That you would do the right thing in order to bring this person in for justice. Because this person, they stuck on this idea of this death and taking you out. Because at one point they had a cord tapped in. Look, their will was tapped into your will and it was siphoning. And their wheel started to spin. Their wheel of fortune started to spin. They started to think differently. They started to move forward. This greedy bitch. Look at this fat ass. This is the fattest knight I've ever seen on a chariot. This is a greedy person. Their greedy ways was moving them forward. They were moving forward quickly, and then all of a sudden it stopped. It stopped. It was blocked. The door was closed. They were confused, like, why is it not working anymore? Why is the energy blocked? Because they was sipping, y'all. They was sipping on your shit like a straw. Like, this literally, I'm having a vision in my mind like a takeout cup. A takeout soda cup, and this is what was happening in the cup. And they was drinking your shit, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Let's see what else is coming out here. It stopped because when you, like, you already had this protection, but when you became aware, like when you pray and you call on God for protection and you know God is gonna help you out of this shit, God locked your energy up. Like your awareness, like brought your protection online. And they got locked out of this God energy that they were trying to siphon. Ooh, your energy is up under lock and key. There's nothing they could do. God would have to give them this key. God would have to give them this key. This is the Six of Cups. Your soul has been linked up online with God for many, many, many lifetimes. You have shown God in the face of stuff like this in this lifetime and in others that you can bring your energy into balance. Souls like you are protected big time in this realm, especially now at this time. Hey, this person for real, y'all. Give me a second. Let me give myself some space. Look, it's right here. I didn't even notice. Look, the Five of Pentacles. That gate got put on. Look, to your balanced energy. Like, you can no more getting in there. Protected. Psych. Coming after the Six of Cups is the Emperor. And look, the Ten of Swords. Somebody's watching this person. I'm going to pull on it. I don't remember this reading so much. If this was another person. But I'm like, somebody is, yeah, look, begging. Somebody is watching this person or above them or something. I don't know what they did to themselves. Hold on. Who's this Emperor? Please. The Mean Girl Tarot? Say what? Who's this Emperor? Oh, hold on, y'all. These cards is... This is a deck that I got a few months ago, but it's never been used. I never even pulled it on myself, so... Let's see. The cards are sticking. The Lovers. The Seven of Swords. I know you fucking lying. Oh, I know you lie. Ooh, if this person... Okay. Let me put that right here. If this person is a part of a coven where there's a head warlock, this may not be for everybody. But if this person is a part of like a society, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a small faction of a larger faction, that this warlock got a lot of, it's both men and women in this coven, but this person really, this man has like women, guiding women up under them. Regardless, they've told this person, they know that this person's magic is failing, the Ten of Swords, that all the death and shit that they sent, they know that this person's magic is failing, and they gave this person explicit direction, I mean, like, advice, no, like, directives, like, you better do this. You better, this is the Emperor, bitch, you better do this. But I can't. They know. Emma, they're never going to accept me in the front. We got to figure out something else to do. Bitch, you better figure out a way to get back in this person's energy. You better figure out a way for them to choose you. If this is not an actual person, like in a coven, whatever entity is on them, it's pressuring them like, this, I guided you to this information, you better, you know this is what you got to do. But you better get this person to look at you like you are bubblegum and gumdrops. Because you better get that energy. You got to get this person to think that you care again. Ain't no other way. So you can get this shit. Hey, everybody. Hey, this person doing this magic, frantic, and fear. And whoever this is, if this is a leader of a coven or if it's a demon, they on edge. I need my magnifying glass, y'all. Seven of Swords. My purse! Looks like he's headed for the projection room above the auditorium. Yeah, this person needs their projections to work. They need their projections to work in order for them to take your purse. And it's like, it says, my purse. Looks like he's headed to the projection room above the auditorium. And it's like the projections can't work if you know exactly what they're doing and where they're going. This person got to get in your energy again to put an illusion around you, and that's impossible. And this person is telling this leader of this group, like, hey, that's impossible. Or they're fighting with the thoughts in their mind, like, you got to do this, you got to do this. And then their other thoughts are coming in like, but I know that's impossible. It's not going to work. So either this person is battling with an actual person, or they are battling their own thoughts. They are battling a demon in their mind. Because they know they should stop, but the demon on them is like, no, keep going. You need to finish this. Wow. Coming after the Seven of Swords, this is all clarifying. This Emperor is the Two of Cups. Look, I'm telling you, they got to talk to you. I can't go out. I'm sick. Boo, you whore. Look, this person knows if they try to call you that you're going to be like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm sick. I don't think so. That you're going to avoid them. They're going to know that you don't want to talk to them. And they know they're going to be pissed. They know that this is the likely outcome if they try. Ooh, I just dropped this. If they try this. Hey, this person is in a bad position. This person is in trouble. Coming after the Two of Cups is the World. They know the cycle is closed. It's closed. This mean girl shit or whatever they were doing to you, it's closed. Caddy's map to North Shore High School. You're not playing this mean girl, mean boy game with them anymore. Like, this is dumb shit. This is kitty stuff. We not in high school anymore. On a physical level, like, there's deeper things going on like black magic, but you don't even have to go that far. It's like, you're a mean person. Like, I'm not in that high school type thing where you could treat me like shit and then call me up again and we're in the same group and we're friends again like the next week. Like, no. Look, and they're all like this, shh, like I'm gonna forget what happened and we can go back to the way we were. This may be somebody that you were friends with since high school, or you've known a long time, or you may have met them somewhere where you guys were learning something together. And this person, they want you to forget about what you know that they did, which is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane because you know that this person is in judgment. The spiritual courts is not like, you know what's happening spiritually. These bitches is begging for a miracle. But the spiritual courts is like, sorry, Bookie. Sorry, Bookie. Sorry, Bookie. High Priestess, we know. Everybody knows what you did above and below. We know that you are full of shit. You are rubbish. You are basura. You are trash. This might be a trash high priestess that did this. Abusing high priestess gifts. This often comes up on my board. There's a lot of trash high priestesses out there. Hey, this person is messed up. This person is messed up. And if they're a part of a coven, this emperor knows they are messed up. They know they are messed up, and that's the truth. This person's got clarity on it. They've been guided with this, but also the entity that's on them, they know the truth. But it's like, ain't no stopping this force. I mean, they can be stopped, but they don't. This person has nothing to lose. Because this person they're not thinking, let me stop. I'm giving myself more karma. My soul is going to be in such a bad place. They don't, this person, these people, they don't care about that. They don't care about that. They are of the earth. And I almost forgot, I just hit my head on the deck that I had over here. This was at the bottom deck. After the high priestess, bottom deck, magician. Like, this may not be for everybody, but for somebody, this was another high priestess doing magic on you. A trash ass high priestess. Trying to tap into another high priestess of stable energy. But look, if this was another high priestess, look how protected and stable your mind, your crown chakra is, and this bitch couldn't tap into it. Really trying to tap into that shit. And look. Moving on. Yeah. If this person got like a coven or other people to do this on you, this is what they're worried about. This is what they're worried about. They know they owe. And if they owe, you win this battle, the energy is going to come from them. It's going to come from their finances. And they're going to be in the 5. Oh, I didn't even see this. I didn't even pay attention. Look. And that emperor, if this person is a part of this empress coven, they don't want to lose status. This particular emperor, I think these people have been doing magic on you for a long time. Years, Spirit just said. For a lot of you. They don't want this emperor, whoever guided this person, if this is a coven, they don't want their status, the cycle to close on their status, their high status. Ooh, whoever this emperor is included in this backfire. They want to get away from it too. This person, this trash high priestess, I think this person lied to everybody. They lied about who you are. So getting this emperor and other people a part of this group, getting them to believe that you are so low that this would be easy. So everybody was involved doing this. Like, oh yeah, this is a sure thing. And now, man, this emperor talked a good game on everybody. Ooh, this bitch got everybody in trouble. Everybody looking at this bitch like they are trash. Because they are. But this emperor is trying to get away from this snake energy they sent out. This emperor wants to stay like this even. Oh, I see it now. So this emperor, if this pertain to like a coven or some shit like that, this emperor is feeling it. The death energy, the demons or whatever they sent in their energetic field. Because even though they're on the dark, they feel like this. But no, that death is lingering, or whatever they helped this person sent is lingering around them too. And they like, oh, no. You better get back in that person's energy. the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. This Emperor, this leader, it's like, I've worked too hard. I've worked too hard to go back to the beginning. This death cannot be coming back to me. Look how this is coming out. Boom. It cannot be coming back to me. I cannot start again. And I think this person knows, like, I won't be able to start again. Oh, man. These people are in a real mess. Coming after the death is the werewolf. Really? Give me a second, y'all. Wow. This person who sent you this death magic, death reverse, they are with death, werewolf, and scholar. They are learning that it is likely they are demonically possessed. They are learning that they have something attached to them. They are learning that what's going on, the things that they see going on in their reality currently, is they are losing their attraction. They are losing whatever life force, with whatever they got from you, and their own attraction energy, whatever good energy they did have. They are learning. They have learned their consequences for trying to sabotage you. Sabotage. The Ace of Wands reversed. The Six of Cups. And they know that they tried to sabotage you and destroy what's yours so they can take from you. They know that you know. That's why they've been given direction. They should have been came your way. They should have been done what this person said. Or the entity on them is like, they got this, if it's not an actual person, they got this drive, like, go back, do it again, do it again, do it again. Go talk to them, do it again. This is why they haven't done it yet. And if this is a person, this person is like, why haven't you done what I told you? Why haven't you done what I told you to get back into this person's good graces at the Six of Pentacles. No, Cups. The past. You need to go back and you need to make that cord. We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta keep going. At the Six of Wands, the Chariot, these people are giving it all they got. These people, they have given it all that they've got, and you still standing up strong. And this could be literally a trash high priestess coming for a real one. But it don't have to be literal. Somebody who is really connected and somebody who really ain't. People like this, they don't be tapping into higher knowledge. They be getting broken, inverted messages from lower entities. Coming after the high priestess is Temperance. Like, yeah, bitch. They're not going to win against this. Temperance, high priestess? Look at the protection on your ass. Look at the protection on your crown. Look. Hey, these people were really coming for your mind. If your intuition, because when you're connected with that faith card, when you're connected to God, you don't even have to practice magic. And somebody doing some shit to you, you'll automatically start to get messages on leaving this person or what to do. They were trying to block your intuition, and that shit double protected. Your crown, your abundance, all of it is protected. And at the Five of Swords, it's actually like this. And at the Five of Swords, this person can see that they need to stop. They know they need to stop attacking. Because they literally have cut their hand, they got blood on their hands. They cut their own hands off. Like now, they can't do anything. They feel like, and they're like really bugging. The Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, look at this mess. This person, they may really be depressed right now, thinking of unaliving themselves with the blood coming from the wrist because they feel like there's nothing can do. That's really their projections. Look at the Nine of Swords. That's their projections. All that magic that they did coming back. They wanted you to, remember I said they wanted you to take your own self out? Like energetically, like you not having them bringing death to your money, death to your relationships, death to this, death to that, blah, blah, blah. That things would be so bad that you would either literally take yourself out or be in that energetic field constantly thinking about you don't want to live and stuff. Because when you start to be like that, I don't want to live and all that type of stuff, you're already teetering dead or dead. So yeah, they can easily siphon your energy like that because you're not in your power. All that death magic they were sending was for you to get out of your power so they could take it. Oh, dumb bitch, huh? Nick. And now this bitch is chained to it and she gotta take it. And she probably around a whole bunch of Phil got her panties in the floor and stuff. Dishes all around her and stuff. Hey, whoever this is going through it. They going through it. They going through the same thing they wanted you to feel. I know she need to pick them drawers up off the floor. But look, mind my own business because my house clean. Ain't no panties on the floor. So oh my God, I don't know who ancestors is this, but literally, I didn't want to say it, but sometimes, even if it's petty, sometimes I know it'd be the ancestors. They be like, say it anyway. Literally, somebody's ancestor said, that bitch do got her dirty panties on the floor. That be petty? The ancestors be big petty, and I'm here for it. The fuck you thought? Shit, if you gonna make me pull this stuff all the time, at least make me laugh. I feel that, for real. Coming after the 9 of Swords is the 7 of Pentacles. Man, this person, no, out of all the stuff, they know that magic is hitting them. They know it. This person knows they are deep in the backfire, but they still can't stop. They're attached to chained to that bed. They can't run away from what's coming back to them. They still thinking about your energy, and if they could just harvest it. If I can just harvest it. If I can just get their energy. Seven of Pentacles. Coming after is the Sun reversed. This person, they need to get their mind right because they are in this energy because not only with their projections, but whatever they got from you is going back to you. Whatever they got from you is going back to you, and they are blocked out of it. They can't get no more. And they sad about it. Your energy really made them feel good. Whatever they were allowed to tap into or was able to tap into, they were feeling better. Now they feeling like shit again. And some of you or one of you may have an Egyptian bloodline or have the Egyptian gods protecting you? Look, this person was getting your energy, building on it. Where is it at? That desert? That desert? This person started to grow things. And they started feeling happier that they were moving. Now that they're back at square one. Because noble. By my order and God's will, you control the edict card. Now they're under the spiritual courts. This bitch is pissed. They're under the spiritual courts because they attacked you. They tried to destroy your life. They tried to destroy your life and steal what's yours. They are under severe spiritual court judgments for their thievery and their destructive, chaotic nature that is out of balance. This dummy wants mercy. This dummy wants mercy, and they think they deserve mercy. They want to get away. Fugitive, they want to get away with this from this judgment so bad. Like, bad. To the point where they're really trying to find knowledge. Are they seeking out people with higher knowledge to they're trying to find out how to get away from the judgment, how to attract mercy on themselves for what they've done. It's already done, bitch. You already can feel it. You want to undo. You're trying to go to somebody to find out how to undo the judgment of the spiritual courts. That spirit used the mean girl cards for this. Like, mean girls ain't gonna look. You want to be mean, spirit? It's just like, oh, the balance can be real harsh. The balance can be real harsh. No fucking mercy. You cunt. Who was that? Somebody ancestors. The ancestors here is mad. Because spirit, they'll say stuff cutthroat, but when it's name calling and stuff, like, I will call names. I know when it's me. But the ancestors are pissed at this person. Your ancestors. Somebody got some hood ancestors. I know somebody up in here blackety black because they sound black. Give me a second, y'all. Give me something for this Hierophant. Hold on, y'all. They're telling me to pull something on this Hierophant. Give me something about this Hierophant. They're asking somebody or they want to ask or find somebody with high spiritual dark knowledge or some shit, or anybody that can tell them how to avoid judgment. Bad news. Oh! Ah! This person is really looking. An outcast from his Dwarven enclave. Yeah, I feel like this person is being, if they're part of a group, they're being put to the side. An outcast from his Dwarven enclave, this curious adventurer has always been on the lookout for the next big score. An heir to a wealthy family, Peter was disowned for his close friendship with an elf, and his friend was killed. He now spends his time seeking familial magics forbidden to him by his father. This person is really searching for forbidden magic. They're really doing it. They're trying to find it. They're trying to find someone they haven't found. Let me see. Meepo. In order to save the lives of his adventuring companions, Meepo made a bargain with the devil that they would be spared, but Meepo himself would be forgotten by all. This person is in real big trouble because they got other people involved. And so far, all they have found out is that they can't avoid judgment, but they can take on the judgment that's going to go on to the others that helped them. And they like, that's not what I want to find out. Because that's one of this person's worries. Like, I'm getting a backfire. My coven, the people that helped me, is getting a backfire. And they're like, well, you can't avoid judgment, but you can't take on their judgment. That is not what they want to hear. An ancient, and I'm here, Spirit is just telling me some of their judgment, because they still made their choices. But it was based on this person's lies. So they can take whatever these people did based on their lies. And I don't know if that's, I mean, this is what's in the card, so I believe in what I'm connected to, so don't get me the fuck. I don't know nothing about this. An ancient and elusive witch. The Fertai can speak only through the mouths of her animal companions. The hounds Lux and Noro. She is a steadfast defender of the wild places untouched. Because this Hierophant is telling them, this person is heavily protected. This person is protected above and below. This person got earth spirits, cosmic spirits. This person is a spiritual warrior. Like, you should have never fuck with them. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's why you failed. Like, literally somebody told them this. Damn. That is terrible. Moving on. They get in bad news no matter where they turn to try to avoid this judgment. It just keeps getting worse for them. coming after, hold on. Fugitive. Is the finger of suspicion. It's actually people are accusing this person, and this person is trying to ignore them. Accusing them of what? Split? Of doing more doing that death magic. Of like, if this person is a part of a group, this group knows that they did more death magic behind the group's back when the group was told to stop. They're saying, you are making it worse for all of us. You were supposed to stop, but all you care about is this person's fortune. They all did, but they got limits that this person doesn't have. But they're all tied together energetically, so this person is like making it worse for them. They're tied to this coven. And the time is up. All right, y'all. Need a small break. Because 2 hours, and drinking coffee before reading. Yeah. Pause. So. They're being accused because of how greedy they are. This person, let me see if I split the deck, because sometimes that happens. It'll go right back to the same card when I split the deck. It did. So, for this, if this person was a part of a coven, and when they got, like, there was something they did, like they bound their energy together, and this person went off. And despite whether these people were involved or not, this person went off and continued that death magic. And the reason why this person is becoming suspicious, I mean, not the person, but these people are pointing a finger at them, and they're trying to turn their back to what's these people being suspicious of them, is because not only is the magic, this is worse than it's supposed to be. They're being haunted. If these people got kids, their kids are like reporting something walking around their room and shit like that. And it was interesting when I was like, if I go back to the deck and split it, it'll usually go right back to the same card. And it did, but it went to this one. I'm like, I bet you the card that was before that was this. And Spirit is like, yep. These people are having... They're like, we all wanted it, but you can't be that greedy. Are you really that greedy? It's like, bitch, we greedy, but you take the cake type thing. It's like, we got our boundaries, you have none. So look at all the clocks. So not only are their timeline is still getting hit the worst, but those other people, they getting hit. Their timelines are being hit way harder than they should. Because this person went behind them and did death magic on you at least 4 times. But actual die magic. Time is up. Because you're temperance. I split the deck. 7 of Cups. These people know. At this 7 of Cups, I went right back to it. These people know they're stuck in their own illusions. That destructive spiritual work that they was doing. Excuse me. These people's families, if they got families, they're having family problems. Because when they were doing magic on you together, they were saying death to this person's relationships, death to their mental health, death to this and death to that. And if these people has families, like their families are having issues. Like, look, this family is arguing. This, whoever this is, their mate don't want to be around them, avoiding them, or looking at them like it's something wrong with them. I don't think I should be with them. Man, that shit hitting their families. Oh, that shit hitting their families. And these are decks that's over to the side, and I'm like, Spirit says split, and every time I go back to it and split, I'm going back to the cards. Man, these people have attracted spirits that's feeding on their family energy now. These people gonna be separated. It might happen over time, especially if they've been doing magic on you years. Their families are falling apart, and they can really tell. Because, yeah, they going doing dark magic, they doing dark things, but this is what their family was looking like on the surface. Birthday cakes and my love, my husband, my child. Ooh, we love each other. But they threw so much at you, at your mind, at your relationships, at your heart space. Now look at them, their vibration. Their vibration is being covered. You are protected from it. They are not. You are protected from it. They are not. They don't have no protection, and their energetic field is absorbing all of that nasty energy. Man, with these being birds, their mind was not protected. These look like a woodpecker. These woodpecker assholes pecking on your wood. trying to destroy your tree. Look, pecking on your wood, trying to destroy your trees. They only destroyed theirs because your faith, your connection, they can't break that. Your protection, your faith in God, your connection to God ain't for play. It ain't for play. It's real. And they're finding that out the hard way. These hoes was doing this type of stuff thinking their life was great and that it was going to get even greater. They thought celebration. They thought they was going to move. There's nothing to celebrate. They literally thought they was going to move quickly. They was going to ice skate all over your head with that magic. And now, lick. Now they all trying to cleanse themselves. Trying to take spiritual baths and stuff. And lick, this shit is not working. They just wasting herbs. Wasting good herbs. That shit's expensive. They trying to hold the heat back from their energy. These people, they constantly trying to cleanse. What a waste of herbs. They're getting very little relief from the cleansings they're trying to do. They're trying to fix it. Look at the screwdriver. They're trying to fix the heat that they brought on themselves. Trying to keep the vampires they done called up for you away from them. They trying to live in a spiritual bad bitch. No, you just wasting all them expensive herbs. It's making my skin crawl because herbs for magic and all that shit is not cheap. And I can just feel the money being wasted on these herbs. These people, they done made amulets and all kinds of stuff. But they know that is doing very little or nothing at all. They just know. They just waiting for it. They trying to ignore that the time is near or here for them. They're trying to avoid it so bad. Really? What they're trying to avoid, we're talking about karma this and karma that. What they're trying to avoid is doing the work. They're going to be thrusted even lower in this reality to where they can't ignore the nastiness inside of them like they've been doing. They got to go in and heal whatever inner child work, whatever they need to do that was dirty and nasty in them that would get them to think that this is a good idea in the first place. These people, they need to heal real bad. What they really don't want to do is do the work. It is time for them to heal their inner child because they're stuck and they're going to be stuck until they do what they need to do. They're not going anywhere. They stuck on that bus. They stuck in the clown car. They're stuck. These roaches thought that shit was funny though. They was in a group doing that magic, trying to feed on your light, doing that magic. They're avoiding looking at themselves in the inside, why they would even think that this was a good idea even a little bit. Like, they didn't just think like, oh, this might be a good idea. They took it on wholeheartedly and they celebrated this idea and the results they were getting in the beginning. They know what they did. And they want to avoid the karma so they don't have to look at what they did. So they don't have to see what they did manifest in their reality. Roaches. These, whoever these people are, their rituals was a celebration. Spirit is, ooh, the spirit. Spirit is telling me about their rituals. This is clarifying this card. This is why they were being watched by Spirit. These people, these are the rituals they were doing. They, with obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, snack, like more than the words, like their rituals, they ate food. Like the food that they ate, and it was like a whole ritual. The food that they were eating had magic in it. Maybe to increase their sexual energy. There was drugs there, drink, and look, sex. Like they were doing sex rituals in a group. They were really literal food there. The food had magic for like things in there for libido and all that. So they could raise sexual energy. There was magic in the food, and they were taking and drinking to get them in the mood. Oh, these bitches is nasty. You nasty little whores. But they were doing all that. They put on all that energy. They have fun doing this too, because they're low like that. They like this type shit. But look, I've gotten this card before, and I never seen this. And I was called to look that up, and it's the Church of Saint Dominic. Like, they look, and it's orange. They were trying to access your creative energy. Your creative energy through sex magic. And it was blocked. Defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach, because you are higher spirits, angels. You are a child of God. This person, whoever, they really wanted your sacral and solar power. They really wanted your sacral and solar power. And they were doing this in the group. Ugh, what I'm seeing in my mind, bro. Girls, everybody was just, and boys just doing it to whatever. doing all kind of girls and boys. Boys with boys, girls with girls. They was just lust, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. They was just raw dogging and just nastiness. I literally can smell this ritual. It stank. It stank. It stank. I'm mad. Spirit be having Hey, let me get it together. This shit stank. And it's crazy to see in my mind. I'm just in the middle of this room looking at them do all this nasty shit. Fascinating. And a lot of these people have relationships outside and they doing this. Yeah, that's why that magic gonna hit them relationships. They don't deserve nobody that actually loves them doing this, having this stanky sex, doing this on a chosen, on a high vibration with somebody connected to God. Yeah, that's why one of the things that's hitting their ass is that their relationships first. Because that's the type of magic that they did. Not only was it against you, but especially if these people had, because not everybody, everybody don't have weddings with God in them. But especially these people went before God and had a wedding about their union, and they sitting up here using sex magic and stuff like that to tap into somebody else's energy. Greed, bareback, inconsiderate, like doing this like for money, cheating on their spouses, maybe even having relations with their actual partner, and then like draining energy from them to come to this ritual and do. Hey, this is some dirty shit right here. This is some real dirty shit out here. These are some nasty bitches. And dudes, they bees no matter what. This is nasty. Nasty on so many levels. Oh my God. Woo! But all that energy they raised up and all that nastiness, it ain't going to you. And it's in their minds. And in their energetic field. They need help over it, not having it, frustrated, distressed, act with urgency, assistance needed. They're losing it. They're losing it because these people are losing their ride or dies. They're starting to see. Ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnerships. These people are losing their partnerships for the sex magic they was doing. Wow. And it's so fitting. Their partners, for all that was involved in this, and they had partners, their partners are starting to see them as red flags. They're getting the ideas that it's time to move on and graduate from them. Like, whoever they're in a relationship with, like most of these people, these low vibrational women and men, they are in relationships with good people. And now these people are starting to see the red flags because of what's lingering around them. They're being exposed. And they're thinking, it's time for me to get away from this person. I'm seeing this person, I won't be able to grow if they are around me. I think, and two, these people are like, I think this person, some of them might be like, I think this person is cheating on me with receipts, guilty as charged, exposed. These people, like their spirit teams, are telling them, get rid of them to keep your vibe high. Get rid of them to keep your vibration high. You guys are not the same. And people's spirit teams that are married to these people, are in relationships with these people, they're getting the SOS distress signals from their spirit team, because these people about to start get hit with karma, and that karma is going to hit whoever's around them. And so everybody's spirit team, their mate's spirit team, is on alert. Get away from them. Divorce them, get away. Their spirit team may be laying evidence right in front of these people's faces so they can get away from these witches and warlocks. Wow. Oh, these people have created a real mess. A messy war. This is a messy war. I've seen wars on my table and they are a mess. You know what I mean? Because that's like, oh my God, this is happening. But the energy can be cleaner and structured. These people, they've been doing a lot of chaos magic. And it's chaos everywhere. And they can't, like in certain movies when witches, they not in control of their energy or their gifts, and things start flying around them and they can't make it stop, and they can't catch what's coming to hit them, and they trying to dodge it, whatever. It's just chaos all around these people. I can see in my mind's eye the chaos and magic they were doing. Everybody that's high vibe, that's connected to them, they're being guided. Look, I didn't even see this one next. They're being guided to protect themselves. Look, messages like, hey, protect yourself from this person. Hey, everybody around them, friends, family, especially their lovers, they're getting strong messages to get away, because that's how bad that karma is. There's people, spirit teams, they really trying to protect them from getting sick. Sickness is going to come to these people if they stay around whoever this coven is. These people who are with these witches and warlocks might not even know they practice magic for real. I mean, this coven has people's spirit teams on high alert. I can literally feel people's ancestors panicking for their loved one to get away or to divorce whoever they're with. There's ancestors out here, these people that's with these friends. If they're the friends, but really the people they in a relationship with, they're really trying to protect their family, their loved one from these people's death magic. Hey, the chaos. The chaos is unbelievable, y'all. It's unbelievable, y'all. They want to get their people, they don't want their people to be stuck. It's like this. Oh. Well, now, this was last, but they don't want their people to get sick and stuck in a dark labyrinth, spiritual labyrinth with these demonic people. The labyrinth, mystic swamp, I didn't feel the need to pull on those when I pull for this reading, but I will right now. Give me something for labyrinth, please. These people are so stuck. Before I pull the card on this, just look how stuck they are. Look at where they're stuck, like what they're stuck in. Like this is the labyrinth. This is them in the labyrinth. This is the close up, like inside of there. They're in a mystic swamp. They've created mystic sludge all around them in the matrix. Because the labyrinth for me is the matrix. Ugh. Oh my God. It says, and I'm telling you, the only way they're going to get out of here is they do the work. It says, for labyrinth, among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of the maze? And then mystic swamp, deep, dark waters. Deep, dark waters are reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. They're stuck in this swamp and they're still trying this. And nothing is working. And they're trapped. They're trapped with all of this kind of work. And the stuff that they doing. They're trapped. And you're stronger than them. They really trying to cleanse their energy and to come back towards you. But you're keeping your vibration high. They can't come back to you. They want to message you. They know they're stuck in a swamp. They know they're stuck in a swamp. And they're trying to save themselves. They think they can save their soul. I just heard they think they can get their soul back. Somebody done sold their soul, y'all. They're stuck in a soulless wasteland. Hold on. Alright. I had to fix it. This mask is starting to get on my nerves, man. I had to fix it. But these people are stuck, especially this person, is stuck in a soulless wasteland with a jinn. Now, it was interesting because I was called to look up the jinn. I was just going to leave it at it as is, and I heard the voice, look it up. And it awakened me to see humans, they want to think like they're all there is, not, you know what I mean, and shit like that. But the jinn are just like us. All of these beings that we talk about, there are beings of the earth, there are beings of fire, there are beings of water, and there are beings of earth, wind, water, fire. Yeah. Earth, wind, water, fire. All of them. And we are beings of earth. We're made from clay. Jinn are beings of fire. They are made, these are beings of fire. And what this was, I won't say alerted me to, but just was really, it just really highlighted that all beings of earth, air, water, fire, we are under free will. Like, just because it's a dark being or whatever doesn't mean it's disconnected from God. You feel what I'm saying? And jinn are categorized, and I didn't write that down, but did I? I don't think so. No, I didn't. But jinns are, there's neutral jinns, there are religious jinns, just kind of like people, like reflecting back to people, but they're beings of fire. And there are jinns that are like some people who have lost their connection to God. So when I was just like, okay, but there's an actual jinn on my table, I have over 400 decks of cards. If Spirit wanted to communicate to me that this was another being, it could have easily used other decks to tell me. But this person doing dark magic over and over and over in fear. Remember, I was like, I wanted to cry. The ghouls, and I was like, so what kind of jinn is this? So I used my pendulum, and it went to the ghoul, the soulless jinn, that is no longer connected to God. And these ghouls, these jinn, are boundary feeders. And this person's boundaries was so weak. They were in sustained fear when they were doing this magic, so they attracted like a dark jinn, a ghoul. And the ghouls, jinn that are that low vibration, they are boundary feeders. They appear where identity is dissolving, which is this person. Fear is sustained. Orientation is lost physically and psychically. They will manifest themselves in graveyards, deserts, ruins, and abandoned roads. And literally, there's death magic here. So these people or person went to graveyards, and they might not have gone to a desert, but when it says desert, this person is a desert in the inside. Like, if it's not right here, I'm not going to dig in there. But like that 3 of Wands that I showed you guys, where they had your energy in their hands and they wanted to grow stuff in the desert. This person weakened their own protective boundaries in order to do this magic. And it let something in, a jinn in their energetic field that started like doing one of these rituals, and it could attach to them because this person did that magic in that extreme fear. And this person, it says they appear where identity is dissolving, because this person was doing magic to substitute your energy for theirs. It was so easy for them. They were doing the magic in fear. They're doing a magic trying to get somebody else's energy because they lack identity. This person is lost physically in this realm and psychically. So whatever the fuck this is was easy to attach to them. This person has a multiple entity attachments, but I'm feeling like whatever the fuck this is that they got doing this graveyard death magic is wreaking havoc on them, feeding on them right now. Substitute, replacement, impersonator, scapegoat. This thing was easily able to attach to this person because they wanted to be you. They wanted to switch energy with a dragon rider. Epic companion, fire-breathing legend. The very fact that this person was doing this magic in extreme fear and a willingness to cross your boundaries and fight with you for what's yours, and the fact that they were a robot being controlled by other entities, it was easy just to be one more entity attached to them. This person has something extremely evil on them. This was not something they called up intentionally. This is something they attracted to them by doing death magic way too many times in fear. Give me a second. All this person needed to do was reflect on themselves and travel their own road to self-discovery. All this person had to do was roam inside of themselves and become familiar with their own darkness and to transmute that into something else. They would have gotten the results that they wanted. But instead, I don't really know if this person really understands that they came for somebody's energy that is way out of their reach. You coming out as a dragon rider, aristocrat, nobility, privilege, elite, like your soul and the bloodline you're in. Blue blood, the soul and the bloodline you're in is elite. And here we go with the werewolf again. Twice. 2 different decks. Transformation, full moon beast, howling afterlife, tyrant, oppressive, centralized control. But instead, this person wanted to dominate your energy by calling on demonic spirits, demons, and doing demonic magic under the moon. Spirit is showing me that whatever they was doing under the full moon was extremely evil. And I just heard very, very unnecessary. They were doing it. They really don't understand. Look, Bruce Lee came out. What was the last reading? Spiritual Bruce Lee. That was the last reading. If you're new to Shadow Empress Tarot, this is my second channel. Literally, the last reading was you're a spiritual Bruce Lee. Like, this person went against somebody that has they're in contact with their army. Every chosen has a legion. When they become conscious online, you tap into that protection. Even more, you come with a lot of protection, but then when you become conscious, your protection is out of this world. They didn't know any of this, y'all. They didn't know any of this before they did this. They were warned, but they didn't know. If you know what I mean. Because you can warn somebody, and if they don't want to listen to you, they're not going to ask why. Why are you saying that? Because they're crazy. Fanaticism, lose mind, extreme. This person is crazy off the spirit of greed. They didn't want to listen to shit. Because they knew what they were planning to do, how bad it was, and they really didn't believe that you were going to survive all the destruction that they were sending you. They didn't believe it. No matter the warnings, it's like, it don't matter. They can't survive this, and they can't survive it, especially if I got other people doing it too. And now they're trapped with spirits they don't know shit about. They're trapped with spirits they didn't even call up. These people are really experiencing hauntings and paranormal. These people's kids are being haunted. Because these things want energy and they feed on low energy. So these things, even their kids, some people's kids is waking up at night screaming because the energies that are attracted to them are feeding on the fear of their children. Whoever these people are, I don't know what the hell this is, but damn. You got ghost, zombie, and slave. Man, these people have binded themselves to dead demonic spirits. Spirits, apparition, haunting, paranormal, undead, apocalypse, infection, resurrection, slave, oppression, liberations, liberation, chains, struggle. They dipping in the spiritual bath, wasting all them expensive herbs. What a waste. And they're chained to things. entities, because they're infected, chained and infected. These undead, apocalypse, infection, resurrection, this literally, whatever this is living and feeding through them and everybody around them. That's why these people's spirit teams, when they're in a relationship and all that, these people's spirit teams is telling them, hey, it's time for you to get away from this person. Because whatever this is going to infect and feed on everyone around them. And children, the fear of children for these things, it's real. It's a delicacy. It's so tasty. That pure light. Ooh. Hey. If you're a cross watcher and this is you, I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're paying attention to the truth of things. About what you did at the Ten of Swords to stab another in the back is stabbing you in the back, in your front, in your sides, in your feet, and right between the eyes. Dagger, action, bravery. The truth hurts. The truth is really hurting at this time for these people. The truth of their actions. The truth of what they thought their bravery and determination was going to get them. This group, they be pumping lies to each other like this is a noble, brave thing to do to people. Like this is honorable amongst themselves, and there is no honor amongst thieves, you dumbasses. Ooh, the truth. I forgot all about this. The truth, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, these energies are taking energy from their children. And somebody in here might have been so desperate, like that person who led this and did death magic. They might have tried to offer one of their least favorite child up to pay some of the energy, so to get some of that off their back. They tried to pay with one of their children, the least favorite one. There's people out here that really want to have kids, and here this dumb bitch got like, somebody might have 2 sons. Shame on you, stupid bitch. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This person is disgusting. Look, like the star. Like, please take my offering. This is giving me with the baby right here, and like standing on there, like when Simba like was hoisted up, like, here, like, my child, like, this is an offering, like, I'm a loyal servant. Here's one of my children. Like, this person is a mess at the Four of Swords because they wanted peace. Like, this is hitting somebody really hard. Somebody, it's not for everybody, but somebody must have did it, because it's on my board clear as day. They made a deal. Another deal. Like, oh, what I have, my soul is not enough. Here's one of my kids. So they can free up their energy to keep moving forward. This person is disgusting. This person is disgusting. Making deals with entities, making deals with the devil. Disgusting. Because look, the Ten of Wands, they was feeling it. It was, they got just a little tap of it. They got just a little tap of it. And it was too much. Baboon is wisdom, instinct, and duality. And the owl, intuition. Yeah. They was like, I need to do something quick, because that Ten of Wands is on me. They was like, what can I do? The baboon, wisdom, instinct, duality, and intuition. I got to do something, because this ain't going to work. Me going back to this high-ranked person. Talking about high. So instead of doing what that Empress said, like trying to get back in your energy, they were like, maybe I can do this instead. Oh, man, this person. This put them doing this put them in a better energy for a short time. Especially if this person was doing stuff on you for years, this put them in a better energy for a short time, doing this to their child. That part ain't for everybody, but somebody did that. Somebody did that. And if it's not literal, I mean, the more magic they did, they were probably warned, hey, this gonna come back on your children. They didn't care. They didn't care. They only think about themselves. This person is a narcissist. But now, that death, that tower is upon them once again. They're feeling it once again, and they're trying to run from it, y'all. Look, that death is on their ass, attached to them, and they're trying to run from it, y'all. The Seven of Pentacles. They're feeling depleted, dead. They don't know where they're going to get more energy from in order to keep this away from them. Oh, man. And look at this bitch. They don't want to give up their other child. What is this? A gnat just came out of nowhere, y'all. Yeah, they don't want that to be told. And if this is not a particular person, a group, and might go dark, a group that this associated with, they might, it really happens, y'all. You can literally go and find thousands of stories of ritualistic unaliving. Man, they can feel that this death energy is stuck to them. Man, they can feel it. They know why. They're like, it's gonna get worse. This is the 5 swords. They're the 10 swords. They don't know how they're gonna fight this off. They know it's because they're in spiritual jail. This person might be afraid of going to real jail too. They did this to themselves, their own energy, trying to get yours. Man, they really don't want to do this. This Knight of Cups. Look, with a mask on, like, you know they are the devil energy. You know they're the devil energy. You know. They want to come to you all confident and like, hey girl, hey guy, hey friend. If this is a warlock ex or something, like, hey baby, you know I love you. The fuck? Look. They gotta do this because, y'all, the 7 of Wands, they trying to protect themselves. When these cards came up, I was just dying. They're trying to protect themselves from what they called up. They're trying to protect themselves, what's around them. Lick, y'all. Lick, y'all. They got all kind of things that is attracted, magnetized to their energy besides death. They're trying to protect themselves, and oh my God, like, their bloodline. Like, if they don't figure out what to do, which they're not, like, it's whatever this is gonna haunt other people, like the rest of their bloodline. Like, this is telling me whoever this is, their bloodline needs to stop having kids. If they have kids, their kids should not have children. Their kids should not have children. Because this thing is on them and feeding on their kids at this time. This is tragic. This is a tragedy. Self-doubt. In shadows deep, fears and doubt creep. A specter haunting where courage sleeps. Self-doubt. Spiritual baths. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. Hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. This person knows that they want to keep trying to save themselves, but they know it's not going to work. They know they are in a bad position. They know they are in too deep. The spiritual baths aren't working. And they want to come back into your energy, but they know you know. Hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. They know you know. They know you can see them. Peekaboo, bitch. I see you. They know that you know that they try to harm you because how jealous they are of your energy. Just them being around, looking at you, you made them feel bad inside. They know that you know that they are the king of swords. They are a narcissist who try to balance on your energy, balance themselves off of your energy. You know that this person is the devil. You know it. You know the truth about them, that they are demonic. You know they only want to come back into your energy to get energy. For you to feed them. They want you to hand feed your energy to them. Because your soul power will make them feel better again. And it would be a new start in finances. They can't let it go. They possessed. These possessed people, they ain't got no hope. They don't have no hope. This person did. This person did so much death magic. Necromancer, amidst the whispers of the dead, where mysteries are spread, what should have been gone still here remains. You were supposed to have been unalived a long time ago, but you're still here. You're still here, and the death is in their hands. It's not supposed to be. Hey, if I let my energy go, I would hysterically cry. I would hysterically cry and scream. Like on a sacred clown level. If I was to really let that energy take me over, y'all would be like, what? Page of Birds, thoughtfulness, planning, melancholy, pause. You don't care about this person anymore. They are a disappointment to you. You're detached. King of Vessels, a fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. You don't think about this person. Page of Birds, King of Vessels. You don't think about this person. You know how bad it is. But for you, you're so detached. It's like, this is so disappointing. They turned out to be such a disappointment. But you, like, all that energy, you have taken it and learned from it. It's a soul lessons. You continued on your path. You continued on your work. You haven't fed any energy to this. You haven't fed any energy to this. You don't care. You don't fucking care. But they need you to care. At the Lovers, they need you to care. They need you to trust them. They need you to love them. Because that's the energy they want to feed on. But you've gone. Movement, journey, difficulty, struggles. You've moved on, and that's a tower for them. You've moved on. That's why there's a struggle. There's no cord. There's no cord. There's no cord for the energy to flow through. Their strength is stupidity. Their strength is stupidity, and they don't have any intuition. Whatever intuition they think they're getting, it's demonic guidance. Conflict, adversity, stupidity. Because this whole time of them sending you death magic, the King of Birds, you're in control over your mind. When you're in control over your mind, these dark magicians cannot manifest the reality they want you to see through you, because you know your energy, you know your own mind. When thoughts come in like, oh, I'm this on my life, you fight that off, you transmute that. This bitch is a dumbass because they didn't know how strong you are at transmuting things so your mind can stay healthy. That's why your ancestors was like, not their mind. This person has worked on this. Our ancestor has worked on this so much, and you're going to go for his or her mind? That was an insult, because you have done so much work throughout your life to get your mind working appropriately to transmute the negativity of this realm. This person is stranded because you're the king of swords and they're the king of skates. Lack of help, distraction, self-centeredness. This person's narcissism got them looking stupid as hell. They only think about themselves, and now nobody wants to help them, not even the people. This whole group, they hate each other. They all dumb. They all dumb as hell, and they know it. And they're all super mad that they let the dumbest person of them all get them in this stuck position. That's what I got on my table. So let's close this out. I can't believe that nag came out of nowhere. What do we need to know? I thought this was going to be a 2-hour reading, but I am kind of nosy. I pulled extra cards. So, yeah. The Spirit just told me you can't blame it all on Spirit with your long readings then if you're going to pull more cards. Okay, whatever. They be talking shit. Star. Page of Swords. The Lovers. I don't know. Oh, okay. Damn, and I split the deck. And I'm like, okay, and then I split the deck. Magician. This person's energy is getting ate up. And look at them buzz monitoring spirits. This person, gnat, I don't have no gnats in my house, flew right across the screen, and I'm most likely going to edit that out. This person's energy is being ate up. And look, it's in the body. This person is a monitoring spirit. They don't know what to do at the Page of Swords to fight off these negative entities that they have attracted, that have attached to them. They don't know what to do to fight that off. They need you to love them, and that's impossible because you know they're demonic. They really, at this time, when I had split the deck, They're really at this time trying to fight off their sacrificial death, blood magic that they did. They're trying to, Five of Wands, they're trying to fight off the people that they worked with. They really are trying to harvest this energy that they were expecting to get from you. They really, really want it. They're chasing it. They really want to continue fighting, even though they know there's no hope. Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups, they are possessed and lost in their own magic. Their own death magic, their own demonic magic, their illegal divination. They're trapped in all of it. Their plan on getting stability has them in a tower. What else? Oh. Release. Time. It's time for them to let this go because time is up. Good fortune. Jealousy. This person is going to have to... I'm tired of this shit. This person is just so jealous of your energy and your good fortune, and they're going to have to watch it. They're going to have to watch you receive. They got to release this plan because time is up. They are firmly in their karmic, like they're firmly in their karma. They are firmly in their spiritual court judgment. They're going to have to watch your good fortune, and this bitch is going to cry. Because this, out of all the things that's coming back to them, I really feel like this is going to hurt the most. Them watching you receive. This person was what got them there. They got a lot of demons on them, like greed and envy, but envy was the thing that started all of this. This person being around you and just envious of your energy, or knowing of you and being envious of your energy. They're going to have to watch you receive. Shadow, home. If that card goes all the way over there, I know that's the last one. Shit. Okay, we got shadow, home, relief, earth. Demons live within them right as of now. Demons are attached to them. Their vessel is housing entities. They're going to want relief, but they're not going to be able to find it. They're going to travel this way blocked, this way blocked, this way blocked. they are not going to get out of spiritual jail. They are stuck with their karma, with earth element. They are stuck with it. And the only way they're going to get away from it is doing the work over time. And when I mean over time, I mean over time. Over lifetimes. Over lifetimes, this person is going to have to work through their shadow. And fortunately, that's not your problem. If this has helped you, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time.